Yo, what's good, my kings and queens? Today we're going to be going ahead and checking out Frieren for the first time ever. Yeah, I've never watched Frieren. I think I've seen a couple intros or heard them more or less. And yeah, today we're going to be reacting to the intro, episode 1. This is going to be hype. We're going to be doing reactions like this every single day on this channel. We react to animes, TV shows, and movies, and maybe even reading some manhwa or manga live on this channel, but in a very, very fun way. So if you guys are down and you're hype and you're excited for a new content creator to make waves, hit the subscribe button. Anyway, let's go. Frieren episode 1 for the first time ever. Oh, okay. I already love the way that just dun 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 right into like the nice nice little beat drop right there. So okay, the little quick with it, like a little quick. The character designs feel a little bit weird, but they feel like weirdly amazing. Does that make sense? Like, I love the style just based off of the intro. I'm very excited to see these characters. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, sir. An intro that makes you move is an intro that also can make you nude. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, dude, the intro gives me some AOT vibes. Like, we're not even into the anime yet. I'm already feeling like I'm in a fairy tale, so this is already a W. Already giving this a 9 out of 10. We are watching it in subs, so if you have a problem with that, lick my boot. This guy has such a tender voice. I feel like it's even more tender than a chicken tender. Right? I like that concept that even though you're supposed to uphold this like righteous duty and you're supposed to be this righteous person, it doesn't mean that all of your actions will be betrayed behind that caliber of who you are. You know, like, just because you have that duty and you uphold that duty doesn't mean you're always going to be that person. I like it. Kind of gives it like that person a more of a lenient personality, which I really like. Personally, I don't know how long I'd want to live if I could live longer. From what they're saying, she has a longer life than most humans, which I guess is probably because she's due to being an elf, I assume, with her ears. Also, I just want to state I love elf ears. They are awesome. Not that human ears can't be delectable. Can't be cool, too. Woo! Let's go. I love that we have the whole lineup. A dwarf, a priest, a human, and an elf. They said screw racism at its finest, baby. We don't agree with that at all. Segregation. Oh! Personally, it's always been a dream of mine to go to a fair like this, or like a little like a celebration like this. Like, it's just such a vibe. But the only thing that we can get close to that is a Renaissance fair, and I'm just gonna be honest, it doesn't hit the same. But to be fair, I've never been to one, so should I go? Well, isn't he a modest one? I'd say it's better that he gets his corruptness out like that than the way we all know the corrupt priests in reality get their way out. Nasty mother. What? Why? What the hell? I mean, I feel like that's how most adventures start, though. Like, I've seen a lot of older animes that have to do with, like, not just animes, even just regular, like, cartoons or shows or animated shows where they have to do with, like, kings and stuff. I'm closely relating this to Vox Machina, if you know what that is. And I love the concept of how, like, they're always on, like, the edge of, like, everybody's, like, spectrum, but they end up being the heroes. So, cool. What the hell? Look, I'm going to say this, but I feel like if you're a drunk, you have to be good at handling hangovers. Shut up. Anyway, let me know if I'm wrong. Because, like, if you're drinking a lot, how are you so bad at dealing with it? First off, I guess you could say she's like treasure because she was in a treasure chest. Secondly, life lesson here. Without the bad memories, you never have good ones. Yikes. Oh my god, the bluntness. I also really love, again, I will say, like, their difference in character is showing so much. I've heard so much about the characters and character design in this anime. So I am explained. Her concept of reality, even though she's an elf, is still very skewed. Like, she seems too in the books and not enough in, like, the looks of the actual reality that she lives in. Like, how can you not tell that, like, 100 years for a human is, like, little? Like, I guess, to be fair, for us, like, flies, they die quickly. But to them, maybe that's a long life. I don't know. To her, she just thinks humans die quickly, but she evidently doesn't gather that prospect. What the hell? Also, she does not look at race then if she really can't realize that humans die quicker, because she's just like, ooh, next year in 50 years, they're probably already in their 30s, dog. They're going to be 70. They ain't going to be wanting to climb a mountain unless you like some badassery movement, god, demon dude. I don't know. Damn. Love this already, though. Holy shit. It was good. Really good. Yeah, I'll be sure to stop by at your gravestones, because that's where they'll be. What the hell? Damn, somebody had the click remote and they just hit fast forward. Holy. Also, this is gorgeous. Can we just talk about whoever that was like on the soundtrack, like on the soundtrack team, or whoever was deciding this? Snapped. Oh my. I really just love this style of anime, like style of era in general, like this concept of a fantasy-esque world. And then with the fantasy music chat, there was a time, and still partially is, where I would just listen to fantasy music all of the time. And when you pop it onto a beautifully crafted anime with like these scenes where she's like explore, oh my god, give me more. I will say though, it feels very, very lonely. Even watching it, I feel very sad. Not that I think she probably would, but just to me, it just feels sorpreso espresso, if you know what I mean. Damn, she really didn't come back for 50 years? Like, I understand the concept of time is different, but god damn. Like, you could have come back in like 20 years, 25 years, maybe hit the quarter instead of the whole ass fucking 50 cents. God, like, now they're probably not even moving. They're probably like that little thing from SpongeBob. You just can't wait for me to die, can you? I don't know what I just watched, but that guy just kidnapped a duck. And I am here for it. Here for it. Was that kid about to ask his mom to put his duck in the bath? And that's what we call a duck toy? Oh, like, you know, like if you got it. Himel's gone. Now we have Ormel. Low-key, bro, kind of looks like a savage. I'm not going to lie. Why does bro look like he a whole-ass grand mage, though? Like, Himel who? This guy is literally Gandalf. I mean, technically, you're probably older than him. He just looks old. You are probably like 19,000 years old. Do gotta say myself, you kind of a stud, my man. That nose with the like beard, it kind of just goes perfectly with the bald head. Like, I'm trying to set my dinner plates there and eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just got the whole old man trope. This man is in his house, chillaxing in his chillaxing chair, like he's from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, literally, he's got the rocking chair with the fire set up, bro. He's literally chilling as an old man. Hey, me and his cabinet have a lot alike. I go over to my laundry and it's the same. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Friendship don't exist like that in real life, baby. I'm going to take a prediction on her character throughout this anime, and we are going to see a lot of growth. You gotta respect the hair where you have the hair. Like, you probably like styling up that mustache and that beard, like making it look all good for Frieren. You know what I mean? Shit. Bro still got it. Me and my non-existent gang in 40 years. Boom! Look at them. Jeez! She said a week's walk. Like, to them, that's probably like a month. Let alone they have to walk there and back. Damn, they ain't ever getting home. They literally dying on that mountain. I'm not even making that walk. I'm just saying I'm crippled. I'm crippled. I'm crippled by the time I get back home. I am never getting out of bed. Man, that just gave me hella chills. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, all the jokes I can say, and I'll make a lot of jokes on this channel and be very satirical. Satirical is the correct word. I will be very satirical, sarcastic, critical, and just joking a lot. I just explained the word to you guys in case you didn't know what it was, because honestly, that sounds really weird. I did not know it was pronounced like that. But I will be like that. But I will also be very genuine and honest. I'm a very like empathetic type of person. I feel the emotions that like I see or like that is happening in the anime. For example, hypeness, anger, sadness, happiness, all of those. And in that moment when he was talking about that, I just got like this wave of chills because the honesty and the understanding of like an adventure with your friends. Come on, bro. Tell me we're all not wishing for that. Like, we're not all wishing to like journey the lands and find new species and find new people and find just new everything, new like scenery. We're just looking for that adventure every single day. That's why we live our lives. And that is such an awesome moment. And just growing old like that and realizing and reminiscing over those memories and having those fucking memories is just legendary, but so sad at the same time. And it just feels good to see them like living their maybe one last journey together, maybe not. We'll never know. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what happens. This is awesome. He's holding a play. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit that big, fat, juicy red subscribe button. Thank you very much. And if you're enjoying the video as well, might as well hit the like button and turn noties on so you can see more videos just like this. All right, just because you're old doesn't mean you lose touch with who you are, evidently. Goddamn, that man moved like he was Neo mixed with Flash. What the hell? He's like this size. You can't even see it on my camera. Yo, what? This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, he's probably got nothing to wish for because this is like the most genuine and touching moment he could have. Like, there's nothing better than spending time with the people you truly love and trust in the moments that are like in a moment. Like, it's just, there's nothing better. Like, this is literally probably all he could ask for. 50 years are probably waiting for this exact moment when they're all back together and that feeling of just joy and happiness. Like, that is awesome, man. That is so cool. I guess you could say it took him 50. I guess you could say it took 50 years for his wishing star to come home and not the ones in the sky. Yeah, that checks. Likable character, really cool, really fun, really enjoyable, like kind of like the life of the party. And it seems like I can see, yep, he's the first to go. But it kind of almost gives me this idea that he got what he wished for. He waited so long for them to finally reunite as one, and also probably specifically to see his beloved Frieren. And he finally was able to let go and just relax in a sense. So it's really sad, but in a sense, it's like almost happy because he got what he finally wished for enough to let go. Wow. Wow! The star wasn't the only thing that fell. Sorry. I did that's I never understood the concept of showing sadness at somebody's death. Would you want somebody to be sad over you dying? Or would you want them to smile and continue living life joyful and happy instead of being stuck on the sentiment that you're gone? No amount of tears will ever bring that person back. Yeah, I agree with crying, and if you need to cry, do it. But there's no need to judge somebody based off of how they feel. If somebody's happy, let them be happy because they want to be happy for the factor that that person lived such a long life or even got to live a life, let alone long. You know what I mean? It never judge another person's respective feelings. That's just how I feel. Everybody copes in a different way, man. When I see art like this, I don't know how to feel because this is just goddamn daily gorgeous. Like, what was T-Bait doing? Have I watched the anime yet? Absolutely not. Should I watch the anime? That's up to you. But I've heard it's atrociously, garbagely bad, and I don't know if I want to rip my retinas out earlier than expected in my lifetime. You know what I mean? I don't want them to actually degrade in level. As I have nice vision, I don't want to be blind because of watching T-Bait's animation. Like, I already had to watch Blue Lock Season 2. I ain't trying to do that. So let me know if I should torture myself with that. At least I'm gracing my eyes before I get into that. You know what I mean? With this gorgeous ass anime. Ooh. First episode, I'm already feeling like top tier scenery, top tier decoration, top tier soundtrack, top tier character design. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm glazing it. Shut up. It doesn't matter how long you do something or how long you're with someone. All that matters is that impact they have on you or that thing has on you. It can be a year, it can be a month, it can be 10 years, it can be 50 years. That impact will be everlasting. Look, even the strongest warriors shed tears. So, W to Frieren. Still the character to the very end. I love that. It makes sense he's going back to the holy city since they just filled the only hole that was probably there. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's jokes, okay? My saying is make light of the sad moments. Oh my god, he's there. I didn't even notice the small dude. Holy crap. Bro looks like a straight up statue. What the hell? I didn't even notice him, bro. Why would a priest who's devoted to what he's devoted to be afraid of dying, especially with the life he lived and everything he did? But at the same time, good question. He may be corrupt, but at least he's honest. Goddamn, bro's got game. That was like kind of crazy to say though. Like, I want to learn more about humans. Like, after losing her like best friend, one of her best friends, and like and potential person she loved, like that feeling inside of your chest, man. Like, wow, bro. Like the concept of how death, like somebody's death, could affect you so much to change your life. And that it kind of is a cool concept. It's sad because you're too late, but it's crazy that that person had such an impact on her life in such a long life in a matter of only 10 years. Like I said, man, it ain't about the time. It's just about the impact, bro. All it takes is 1 second for that bullet to pierce through your skin. Then it's the same instance as somebody piercing through your heart and just hitting that emotion, mate. If he's saying that, I can't even imagine how sore he was after he ran and swung his axe like he did. No, thank you. Bro is probably sorer than Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It's just a play on words. I'm sorry. But like, seriously, no thank you. Also, what is that hand? I don't think it's life that slows down. I think it's just like you in general who slow down, you know, being barely able to move and stuff. Yeah! Yo! Can I get like a call from the soundtrack guy to just make me an entire playlist of absolute bangers? Because what the hell? Okay, don't get me like wrong here. Isn't like an elf's entire concept the fact that they're good with nature and their like affinity is like nature, the world tree and stuff? Like, how is she getting lost in the woods? She definitely is not an accurate elf. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably different versions, as in like dark elf, you know, high elf and all this stuff. So 20 years after the death of Himmel, the hero on the outskirts of the holy city of Strahl in the Central Lands. One Piece took 500 episodes or something like that to do a time skip. Not there yet, so don't spoil it. But Frieren already did 3 in one show. We got the initial, then we got the time skip to them being the hero, then we got the time skip to them being 50 years later, then we got another 20 years. We just added years like it is a freaking, like, gambling den. Oh my god, I love her hair. But as they say, purple hair, always beware. I don't know if that's true, but I just thought it was cool to say. The irony that the person who did the most wrong to their body is the one who seems to live the longest out of the normal years people. Like, what the holy shit, I love that. Oh my god, that girl's like literally probably taller than Aizen. Frieren, Fern, I mean, they're just like a pair made in the worldliness of fate. Just saying, like, I mean, come on, that's bad as hell. Frieren really said, screw having kids and having an apprentice. I'm gonna really do my own thing for the last 127,000 years. Respect, respect. She'd only get in your way of what? You literally were sitting next to a fire and a snowman in the middle of winter. Like, what is she getting in the way of? The only thing she's getting in the way of is your conceited attitude. Sorry, that was a little violent, but like genuinely, that is the most false sentence I've ever heard in my life. What battles do you be getting in that she gonna pass away and that you can't deal with? Excuse me? You just making up excuses. Come on. Just be honest. Don't lie. You guys, is going to be like a second. I got to go to a meeting at my job, but I will be back and we will jump right into where we left off. So I am back, and for you guys, it probably looks like I never left. I also have the most ghetto salad you could ever eat in your entire life. Let's get into this. 5 or 6 years to decipher that, and then talking about people of this generation. This girl is literally inept with the time, like the meaning of time. They say life is a lot more terrifying when you have something to lose, and let me tell you, I know from firsthand that that is a legit fact. Like 100% true. Interesting. I thought a priest would at least have some healing magic, but this man seems like he doesn't got anything other than boosting your morale as a drunken priest, which kind of a W teammate though, I'm not gonna lie, other than the fact that he literally does nothing else for the team other than raise your morale. You are like the opposite of invisible. I think bro's just trying to appease to your feelings of wanting to be invisible, maybe. Like, purple, purple, purple. Like, no way is anybody not seeing you. Damn, that laser beam looked like me in the... I also like how she kind of just shut Frieren up with that. Like, she literally interrupted the sentence. It was like, pew, pew. Right there's like asking a billionaire if they like money. Somewhat. Yeah, you know, I like money, give me money, right? Like, ask the poor people, ask the people with no magic. Hey, do you like magic? Yeah, I love magic, but I can't use it. That was amazing. Get yourself some gamer subs, chat. Link down below. Let's get me sponsored, baby. That episode was freaking awesome. Definitely lived up to the hype. It was very, very sad. It was very, very beautiful. The music was absolutely inspiring. It made me feel like every emotion, which I really love when music does that. That's why I'm a big like Demon Slayer fan. That's why I'm like a big anime guy, to be honest, because everybody likes to crap on anime and talk about how eccentric the people are, how overdramatic the people are. Again, that is literally just different animes, different people making them, different styles of animating something, because there's a lot more you can do low-key with animation than you can do with like reality. A little bit. I'm just saying, like, there is definitely definitely a lot more you can do with animation than reality, in my opinion. But what I was saying is I love when soundtracks go so well with something. This was a phenomenal treat of an episode, and I am so excited to watch more. If you guys are enjoying the video, so if you guys are enjoying this video, here is a word from our sponsor. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit that big, fat, juicy red subscribe button. Thank you very much. And if you're enjoying the video as well, might as well hit the like button and turn noties on so you can see more videos just like this. I like the subtle tone of sadness, but happiness and like joy, as if living life is always going to be sad, but there's always going to be those happy moments. Yeah! Brother, if this doesn't make you feel, I don't know what will. Woo! The lyric, the language switching. The language switching was gorgeous. I'm waiting for a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god.